What's good, everybody? This is your boy Killa, and this is Rave the Vote, and today I'm sitting down with...
Hi, my name is Ossé. I'm running for New York City Council District 36. I'm 22 years old. Get active. Let's go out and vote.
Yeah, let's do that, even with the hangover. Okay, so let's dive straight into these questions. What is your core message right now for young people who have not registered to vote?
What are you doing? I mean, we need to participate in every aspect of democracy. Yes, it's important to protest. Yes, it's important to call your local elected officials. Yes, it's important to vote, but it's also important to run for public office. I'm trying to tell everyone that you need to go out there. You need to get registered. We don't really have that much time left for us to not be participating in this election or any election after that.
True. What do you think is the biggest misconception about the power that young voters have right now?
That's a hard question, because I think a lot of people would say that young people are going to go out to vote in this election, but I'm not so sure about that. I would say the biggest misconception on the other side would be that they will come out and vote. I think this election has been one of the loudest. I feel like now more than ever, a lot of the youth feel like there's no choice but to go and vote. But that's just my optimism.
Right. Many people do not get involved in local politics. Why are these elections so important, and what are some of the changes people can make by voting in their local elections?
I've been saying this for a bit, but the general election is just a bunch of noise. I mean, yes, it's important to vote. Please vote in November, but vote after that. We need to participate in local elections so that we can change the course of our cities, of our communities, and set the precedent for what the rest of the state should look like, and then the rest of the country.
A lot of young people feel like they're not really avid on politics. I know even me growing up, it was always we don't talk about politics, which I think is kind of a disservice now. What are some accessible resources that you could share for young people to just get more educated on what's really going on?
The Skim is great. It's a great service that you can sign up. It'll give you a rundown of just current events in your email every single day. Settle for Biden, which is an Instagram account, an organization that is trying to push more progressive voters like myself to vote for Biden and settle for him. I mean, obviously he's not the best option, but
we gotta go with it.
What are you gonna do?
So right now we're dealing with a lot of social injustices, especially with the political climate. How can people fight for the rights of marginalized people on the legislative level? And as you know, we know as Black people.
Exactly.
Right.
Vote in your local elections. Start from the ground up. Again, it's important to protest. It's important to call your elected officials. It's important to post on Instagram. It's important to vote, but also if you really want to get shit done, run for office. See my campaign. Watch how it's turning out. I'm the youngest candidate in this race. Young people are standing up and actually taking action and standing up against the injustices that exist within this country.
And on that note, I'm going to have a cocktail. This is Rave the Vote, and this is your boy Killa. Thank you so much for chatting with me, Chi. Remember, you can register to vote and check your status or request an absentee ballot at ravethevote.org. This November, get out to the polls, make your voice heard, do what you gotta do.
Period.